Hello, welcome to this video. My name is Katie and I do prenatal workout videos which you can access online on YouTube. And I also have videos where I talk to various specialists around the topics of preparation for birth, as well as postpartum care. And today I have the great pleasure of talking to Julia Neal, who is a hypnobirthing specialist and a doula. Julia, would you like to introduce yourself briefly as well?
Yes, I would. Hi, I'm Julia. I'm originally from Canada and I was a primary school teacher before I had kids and got into hypnobirthing between both of my children. And I'm so happy to be here today to talk about hypnobirthing and in general mental birth preparation because our mind exists in our bodies.
Does hypnobirthing train you to be able to give a pain-free birth?
This is a really good question, and I think a lot of people think hypnobirthing must mean that you're having this pain-free birth experience where you're breathing your baby out to like like the fat guy doing ukulele. What is it? Somewhere over the rainbow, right? Like this is what people think hypnobirthing looks like, and calm can be a lot of things. It doesn't have to be like a Zen-like calm. You can still roar like a lioness and be super calm within your body. So to answer your question though, pain-free birth certainly exists. Certainly exists. And I would say that's something that I did not believe for a very long time. I fought against that idea. No, pain-free birth certainly exists. If you want a pain-free birth, that takes work, yeah? You've got to really work towards that. Your mind is within your body, and what our mind does certainly affects our body sensations. We know reducing stress lowers our blood pressure. We know that when someone says something flattering to us or when we're attracted to someone, we blush, yeah? We know that our heart races if something quite scary happens, yeah? So our mind is affecting our body all the time. And certainly I believe with pain perception it can as well. However, with that said, I would say that for most of us, birth is going to hurt, and it's going to hurt a lot, and that you are so capable of handling that pain. In hypnobirthing, instead of working towards pain-free birth, and again, if you want to work towards pain-free birth, you can. I know people who've had pain-free birth. This is very possible. But for most of us, it's going to hurt, yeah? And we have this continuum. I'm going to have to think about it from the watcher's perspective. So we have pain here, we have comfort here. And where do you think birth would be? Most people would say, yeah, birth is like this, yeah? But we know in surge, actually, we have a break. There's always a pause. It's not always here, yeah? In birth, any mental tool that we can use will always slide us from more towards the pain side towards comfort. How much that slide is so individual. This is a very individual thing. It has to do with your practice. It has to do with the actual sensations that you're feeling in your body. It has to do with so many factors. I would say that it will always slide people towards comfort. How much though? Very individual. Does that answer your question, do you think?
Yes. I'm wondering, when does one have to start training, these methods and techniques in case they do aim to go as close to this
to pain-free.
Yes.
Yeah. I think that there's a lot of inner knowing that has to happen if you're working towards a pain-free birth too. That is perhaps a little bit longer actually than the prenatal period. This is my own belief though.
Perfect. Lovely. Well, I think that brings us to the end.
Indeed.
Julia, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for sharing your hypnobirthing expertise with us. I'm very grateful to have you here today, and I hope to see you soon again.
Thank you so much, and all the best. It's going to be great.
It is.
Yeah.